Chef Michael van der Elzen and restaurateur Ganesh Raj are here to challenge our biggest spenders.
You ready?
Oh, Jesus.
Transforming kitchens.
Oh, what's so dog?
And boosting nutrition.
I got some spice.
I didn't put any in there.
All to save our hard-earned cash.
2 trolleys. Come on, people.
We get revealing expert help.
It's actually a myth that sugar is linked to hyperactivity.
How can you just say that with a straight face?
And even let you guys in on the act.
Nothing to really blow your socks off.
I don't mind that at all.
It's time we all learned to eat well for less.
Where do we start?
We'll show you.
This time, a family who are spending big
We've packed it a little bit funny. That's why it's not all fitting in one trolley.
and paying a heavy price for their treats and excess.
There are moments in life where you need something to kick you up the butt, and this is it.
You find us in leafy Pukekohe helping a family of 5.
We're the Nazareth!
Brazilian-born Raf, an electrical project manager, met wife Tracy in the UK, and together they have 3 children. Holly, who's 13, 9-year-old Nathan, and baby Noah.
Let me just show you.
After a family holiday, life has taken a dramatic turn.
We came on holiday 14 months ago, and Raf got an interview at his brother's company. Within 2 months, we were back living in New Zealand, and this is now our home.
Yeah.
We are literally the modern day Addams family. Everything is bonkers, everything is crazy, but it just works. Why have you still got your vegetables on your plate?
Because they're crunchy.
Prices are astronomical compared to the UK. Here, I kind of find that you have to wait for things to come into season. I'll panic because I think while it's cheap, I'll buy more, but because it's so fresh, it doesn't last as long. The children's treats, like the naughty treats, like crisps and chocolates and things, is usually a Friday, and then they'll eat them over the weekend. Monday to Friday, they don't have like fizzy drinks or naughty, like what I would say is like chocolate stuff.
We have lots of treats.
Like a
Lots
movie
and
night
lots
and a
of
takeaway.
treats.
A movie night and a takeaway. That's
Lots
all.
and lots.
I eat like naughty daily. I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, but sugar for me,
Coke.
fizzy pop, fizzy pop, I'm quite addicted to that. I could probably drink about 6 cans of Coke a day. Probably more, to be fair. So important to set good examples for them. It's embarrassing to think how bad we are and how much money we waste and what we eat. It's like embarrassing to have to open your home to someone and actually realise this is just not normal. So I'd like to use the opportunity to just have a whole lifestyle overhaul.
And this lifestyle is taking its toll.
Being diagnosed with the sleep apnea for RAF is scary, and pre-diabetic is, you don't think that that's going to happen to you, and then it happens and you're like, wow, like I've let it get so bad.
For me, I think a wake-up call really happened with my dad's collapse outside Stansted Airport. And I did manage to lose 55 kgs. And then since I've been here for the last 14 months, the weight was piling on and still piling on, and I could see myself struggling and looking at myself and looking at the kids and thinking, this is not good, I've got to do something about this. I think now it's time to kind of change.
I think there are moments in life where you need something to kick you up the butt, and this is for sure it.
Well, let's see what we can do, Tracy. Starting by looking at the Nazareth's typical week's shopping trip.
There's a little trolley.
Big trolley.
What big trolley?
Because it's a big shop.
Spying on exactly what's going into that big shop are 2 of New Zealand's most successful food entrepreneurs, Chef Michael van der Elzen and restaurateur Ganesh Raj, who've set up secret cameras throughout the store.
What's the difference, this?
Size?
Size matters.
Fresh fruit, fresh veg. That's a good start.
It is. It's corn. It's not even in season, and look
No.
at it. It's all lovely packaged. I'd love to see the price of those.
Should we get some of these for breakfast?
Which ones?
These little
Oh,
croissant
no.
things. Why? You like them, Raf?
I like tractors as well, but I don't get them every day.
Pain au chocolat, expensive item.
I'd love to have that for breakfast.
You're not allowed to.
Is it healthy?
No, it's not.
This, and the kids like those ones. And I just want to get scones because I like them. Baked scones.
You should learn to make scones.
Look at those scones, blueberry scones.
There's no list here. This is just non-stop, whatever I feel like. There's no plan, there's no thought.
The chocolate cake with custard.
Ooh, banana cake, look.
You're the only one who eats that one, though.
And it's reduced. Oh, look, I can have it.
Cake, and more cake.
Look at it. There's 2 lots of cakes. So we've got cake, we've got a smaller cake, we've got blueberry scones, we've got danishes,
We've got
pinwheels,
brownies, we've got
brownies.
muffins, we've got...
Come on, people.
It's same price.
Prosciutto.
How to blow your budget in one easy step.
That stuff's so expensive. Like, it's delicious. It's
Everything.
wonderful,
The
but...
chorizo, the prosciutto, all the things that end with O, don't buy them.
Holly likes those ones, those peanut ones, and Nathan likes soy ones. So get 2 of them and 1 of them.
What does 3 half chickens add up to cost-wise opposed to buying a whole chicken?
I'm still stuck at 1.5 chickens plus a cooked chicken plus chicken kebabs.
And they're all in packets, and it's all marinated, and it's... Yes, it's probably easier.
It might be easier,
ready to
but this is
go.
throwing their budget out in such a big way, and they don't even realize it's happening.
Why don't you get a bottle instead?
36 cans?
Of Coke. It must be just him and her drinking it, because the kids, surely the kids aren't getting fed Coke.
This is what Nathan said he loved.
The sweet drinks keep on coming.
Just for... they love it.
So we've got 36 cans of Coke in there.
Plus that awkward yellow-looking thing called...
I think it's pineapple.
And we got 5 bottles of Coke. I hope they're not feeding the kids that, because there's nothing good about that.
One a day keeps the doctor away.
Hang on. Is that a second trolley?
Incoming number 2 trolley.
You're just going overboard, aren't you?
We've packed it a little bit funny. That's why it's not all
I
fitting
see.
in one trolley. Yeah.
Ganesh,
Yes, sir.
what do you reckon?
We've seen enough.
I think so.
That's going to help them out.
Okay, I roger that.
Time for some food-friendly intervention.
Hey, how are you, Bud? Ganesh
Okay.
Raj.
Nice to
Ganesh
meet you.
Raj, nice
Hello,
to meet
Tracy.
you.
Michael,
Hello.
pleasure.
Raphael.
Michael, good to meet
Raphael,
you.
Oh, you've been busy.
2 trolleys.
2 trolleys, eh?
This is a shop for 1 week.
Yes.
It is?
There's a partial shop for a week.
This is a partial shop.
There's usually
It's a partial
There's
shop.
usually a Friday shopping, which is
So this all disappears? This all disappears in a week? It all gets eaten up?
I'd say so.
All right, well, shall we go to the till and see how much it all comes to?
that's the painful part. Let's go.
The guys are on till duty as the shop piles on.
Let's do this.
Let's do this, you go.
Big bottles of milk.
Big bottles,
Great
2
thing.
of them, big family, perfect, perfect. Mashed potato in a packet. I've never seen this before. How many meals have gone through right now?
We're up to over $50. I don't think we actually...
2 meals?
No,
Two
not
meals?
not even that.
Not even 2 meals?
Not even 2 meals.
Not even 2 meals. Do you go through 6 bottles of drinks a
We
week?
probably drink more than 1 a day.
More than 1 a day.
That's actually Raf's, no sugar. I have cans.
So there's a separate batch for just yourself.
This is cola
Yeah,
there as
this
well.
This is just for the chief.
Yeah.
Is it one of your kids' birthdays?
It's my treat.
It's
Oh,
not
it's
true?
no birthday, it's just a treat. Okay.
Price reduced. Is it sugar reduced? We will find out.
Satay in a
Honey
pack.
soy chicken in a pack.
You love chicken.
We like packs. I feel like
And
packs
packs.
are a thing.
I haven't actually really seen much whole food.
No.
What do you use that for? Where do you... Is that just eating?
That's Raf's Italian side. He
It's,
likes the good ham.
That's my lunches.
So you just peel it off, eat it as it is?
Or I'll make a sandwich, yeah.
You make a sandwich out of
out of there.
this extremely
That's
expensive prosciutto.
It's a fancy sandwich. I feel like we've shopped for a family of 10.
So was this on the list?
I didn't
Things
have a
to buy?
list.
What
Oh, you
list?
didn't have a list? Were these
see
on your
what the power of
mind
the
when you
bill.
first came in?
No.
So how much do you think you have spent?
I'd say about 370.
370.
370?
Raphael, what do you reckon?
I think we went a bit more today. Probably about 450.
450. All right. You ready?
$604.
Jesus.
And that's not even a full week.
And that's half your shop, with the top up still to come on Friday.
$604.
I'm gobsmacked.
I am too. Feel sick. Like shocked and just, it's crazy how much it was. When you see it all in one, and that wasn't even the whole lot that we would go back on the weekend, is gross. Like, I feel so embarrassed.
Before the Nazareths get home with the shop, Ganesh and Mike have a sneaky peek at what's in their house already.
Okay, what do we got in here?
We've got the pantry. Shall we have a look what's inside?
Do it, Ganesh. Get
Here
in
we
there.
go.
Do this. It's quite tidy, isn't it?
Look at this. What does that say to you?
So is this raw sugar? So this is everything for smoking and curing.
But
and
spices, look, there's fennel, there's ground fennel, there's
lovely.
oregano,
There's
there's
some
juniper berries.
Lovely smells.
There's
coming out of
amazing
here.
things here, yet they're buying pre-made sauces.
That's it.
When
It's
they
all
could
in
be-
there.
They could be cooking their own.
Yeah, we'll chuck a lid on that guy. That smells so good, doesn't it?
He's an adventurous person, but he's not using it in his day-to-day living.
He's probably got all of those ingredients in that box that we just pulled out.
Exactly, exactly.
Ooh, that looks
Oh,
lovely.
hang on a second.
Sweets. Get in there.
This is gonna be... Oh, snap. Snap this one.
Look.
So this is them hiding.
This is like
all their
little... It's hiding from the kids.
They're hiding their tricks away. Look at that.
Heaps of pots.
Lots to cook with.
Look at those bowls. They're incredible.
Lots of cookbooks.
Spatulas, cooker. They've got everything they need.
All they need to do is cook.
It's time for Tracy and Raph to see the reality of their massive weekly shop laid bare. But as Ganesh reveals, this isn't their only weekly shopping.
So, $604 was at the till, and you looked pretty shocked when you saw that. And there's specialty goods. So there's, a bit of Brazilian this, a bit of specialty that, and that's about another $150. So that's $754. And that is such a huge amount of money. Because do you know what the average spend is for a family of your size?
$400?
$355. You're almost double.
But that's not everything. In here, I've got takeouts.
Oh my goodness.
This comes to $168 worth of takeouts.
So that is now $922 a week.
Which is almost $48,000 a year. That is a lot of money. That's what?
I mean, just think about what you could do with that. Is that a holiday to the UK?
Totally. That's partially on the way to a deposit on a house.
Is it cool things for your kids? Almost 48 grand, team.
That's a tremendous amount of money.
And the question is, are you going to eat it all?
And look at this. Look at the central part here, Ganesh.
How many litres did you find out that was?
I think it was about 15 litres of Coke, but monetary value, there's $50 worth of Coke.
And the thing that really got me was, your kids see you drink that. And no matter what you tell me about everything else that they drink, you know what it's like with kids. They're gonna watch you and they're gonna start drinking that. And that's a downward spiral you don't want them to be on.
What you touched on with the children makes me quite emotional because that is my main... The money, I know, should be real priority, but my health and my children's health and just setting a good example, I want to do that.
You're great parents. You can...
Thank you.
The fact that you're here, so let's shake on that.
Thank you.
We're gonna make this happen, aren't we?
Please.
We're gonna make this happen.
Please. And it starts today.
Thank
It starts
you.
today.
Fantastic,
Pleasure.
guys.
I'm so ready to let somebody just say to me, listen, silly lady, just do this and it will work for you.
Plans are set in motion.
What do you think?
I'm scared for them. That table had everything on it that can hurt your wallet, hurt your health, all at the same time.
It's the sheer amount of the food that's on that table.
And they're not going to finish it, which means they're wasting food every week. Immediately, if they just reduce some of that, they'd save money.
And remember, that's only one of two shops.
Oh, my God.
That's $605 sitting on that table.
And the amount of fizzy drink.
Yes.
Like, the thing that worries me is that they don't realize how much they're hurting themselves and how much they're putting themselves at risk with all that fizzy drink.
It's a lot there,
And all those salty, high-fat...
Salami and the Parma ham.
They cost so much, they're so expensive, yet he's spending heaps of money on them. So, what do you reckon? How much do you think we'll save them?
120?
I reckon they're frightened enough to do 150.
That's a big saving.
It
but
is.
Look at all that food.
Exactly. We'll see.
Let's do it.
Well, It's day one, and whilst the Nazareths are out, we've been in to purge and prepare for their new eating regime. Lots of their favourites are now completely off the menu or been swapped out for healthier and cheaper options. And they're now all in plain packaging. Will they notice a difference in their favourite brands if we swap them for cheaper options?
My sweets!
My sweets!
High fibre breakfast cereal.
I like that there's crisps. That's...
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Oh, look. Pineapple lumps, Nathan, your favourite. What's this? Is this like Marmite, Vegemite?
That's Marmite, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Right, should we look in the fridge?
Yes.
And the surprises keep on coming.
Oh, your puck cheese.
Oh,
Coca-Cola's gone.
The
Lemonade's
Coca-Cola
gone.
is different. Is a different.
I like that part.
Mustard's gone.
like grape.
Oh, the mustard is different.
Yay!
What's the ham, Holly? What does it say?
Shaved. And
Can
there's
I-
also salami.
Oh, can I see? This
Can I
is
have one?
different. Do you think this is the deli one, or this is the one I like? If it's squidgy.
Oh, no. The cupboards are very, very strange. They're all got tape on them, so we can't get to our yummy, delicious food. And there's like this new, strange, mysterious food that we don't know what it tastes like. Yeah, our cupboards look like a murder scene has gone on, and then there's like the caution tape.
Raph loves his speciality foods, but they're doing serious damage to the family's weekly spend. So Michael has created a dish with the flavours Raph loves at a fraction of the cost.
So, Raph, I know you like your smoking.
I do.
So today, I'm going to do a super fast, and I know you like your chicken,
I do.
super fast smoked chicken
Indoors.
indoors.
Oh, wow.
Might take 12 minutes, 13 minutes.
Okay.
Heaps of veggies, some couscous, and a nice little dressing on top.
Wow.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Good to go.
Gone are the pre-marinated meats, and instead Michael is showing how easy it is to pack in flavour with cupboard staples.
Do you like doing chicken on the barbie?
Yeah, I love it.
Do you smoke it?
Yeah.
How long does it take to smoke it generally?
Kind of leave it kind of very low heat
Yes.
and smoke it for about an hour.
And then it's cooked through.
Yeah.
And do you brine it?
I wanted to, but I never.
I always wondered about brines are great. Okay, take that guy. Pop that on there, and then this is where we kind of have to wait a little bit, because as soon as that starts smoking, we'll bang it in the oven, 180 degrees.
Whilst the chicken cooks, Michael gets carby with couscous. Just pour on the hot water and seal the bowl with a plate or film.
Is that something you'd normally do?
I'm not a big fan of couscous. Tracy likes it,
Okay.
but normally out of a little microwave pouch.
The old put in the microwave.
Yeah.
That's it. Pop it in there, boiling water. You got heaps of flavour. You could put a bit of salt in there. You could add stuff to it later.
When the smoke appears from the wood chips, it's time to transfer to the oven. Veggies next.
Lovely jubbly. Like your skills there, Rav. This is something you come home, you go in the freezer, you go in the fridge, you go, hey, I've got some frozen peas, I've got some onions, I've got some mushrooms. I could cook up some rice and you do it all in the exact same way.
Michael gets Raph sautéing, and after a few minutes, it all goes into a bowl and gets mixed in with the couscous. Simple. Then they smash up mint and salt, add the zest of a lemon, a little bit of honey, the juice of an orange, and a splash of soy. It all gets tipped into the couscous.
So this is skinless chicken breast, which actually has a third of the fat of skinless chicken thighs.
But would that not be drier than
Not if you,
skin on?
not if you're careful about how you cook it and you serve it really quickly.
And that's exactly what they do as they serve up for 6 hungry mouths. Time for family reviews.
Here we go, family. Here we go. Here we go. I'm coming in. There we go, young man. There's yours. Pleasure. Young lady.
Thank you.
I'll pass it on for you.
Okay.
It smells
Have a seat, Ralph.
amazing.
How do you say bon appetit in Portuguese?
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How do you say it in England?
Grubs up.
For the time it takes Tracy or Raph to drive down the road to pick up takeaways, they've instead created a meal that would be ready before they even got back. And Mike's barbecue-free chicken works out at a cheaper and healthier $5.50 a portion. But do the kids like it?
Is that a I like look, or I'm not sure about
Yeah,
that?
he likes it.
I'm like,
If he didn't like
What is
it, it
this?
would be all over me.
Okay.
I don't really like the couscous that much.
And the veggies?
I like the veggies.
Cucumber?
I ate most of that. I don't know if
Bok choy?
Yep.
Mint?
I ate some of that as well.
So it's just the couscous factor.
Yeah.
We can work with that. At least you got some veggies in there. Yeah, Raph's definitely got the skills. Look at what he did in the kitchen there. He was super fast. And it's the fast cooking part that lets them down because they go for the convenience foods, which is where they're going wrong. He can cook. They've got to get in the kitchen, start cooking again.
Family food test time, and we've done the unthinkable and swapped out Raph's beloved mayonnaise for a different brand. Or have we?
Is it the same mayo?
No.
It's not bad.
Do you think this is cheaper or healthier for us?
It may be a lower fat one, I think.
I don't know.
Like a light version.
I know it's a different one, but I like it better than the other one.
It's definitely not the one we buy it. I'll be surprised if it is.
Let's be kind and say mixed reaction. But they're right, it is a swap, and more importantly, by just sticking to this cheaper brand, they could save $1 per 100 grams. As Raph confirms, mayo is no laughing matter. So a good time to ask you, the Kiwi public, to get serious on 5 best sellers. We've come to Ponsonby Rugby Club to put this coveted condiment to the test. And when it comes to mayo, these boys are just as brand loyal as Raph. Only the best is good enough.
Oh, the best mayonnaise, definitely best foods, eh? It's perfect, it's thick. You can have it with everything.
Let's see if it can keep the advantage in a blind taste test. Today, our boys will be tasting a supermarket-owned brand, a low-cost option, Duke's mayonnaise, a mid-range option, Praise whole egg mayonnaise, the most expensive of the group, Heinz Seriously Good is next, and finally, the beloved Best Foods real mayonnaise. But which brand will our team choose as player of the day? And which will be sent to the sin bin? First up, it's the most expensive of our mayos.
Should try the orange one first.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's really nice, eh?
I like that one a lot. It's actually quite tangy, yeah. I like it.
I found it a bit like
Yeah,
sour.
Next, one of the 2 cheapest options.
It looks a bit yellow. I don't like that one.
Just tastes a bit processed.
Yeah. No, that's horrible. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. Wouldn't buy it.
Let's see if the next one is more of a crowd pleaser.
Pretty sure this is Best Foods. Favorite one, the best one.
It tastes more like a salad. Like,
It's not Best Foods. I'd still buy it. No, it's pretty good. It's not as good as Best Foods though. Best Foods is my favorite.
What if it is Best Foods?
A supermarket-owned brand is next.
All right, boys, green one's up next.
This is Best Foods, I know. It's the best one so far. It's a 5 out of 5.
It's not Best Foods, but the taste is clearly pretty close. Next up is the real Best Foods. Will the boys know?
This one looks really
Alright, this is
oily.
Best Foods. No, this one's definitely Best Foods, guys.
Definitely?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
No, but it's good. It doesn't go with carrots, eh?
Time to find out which full-fat mayonnaise was the crowd favourite. Kicking the others into touch, it's Best Foods with Countdown coming in second.
There was a couple other good ones, but yeah, Best Foods definitely stood out.
Breakfast is served, and this time it's 2 firm family favourites getting the swap treatment. Nutty chocolate spread and wheat biscuits.
I think this one tastes maybe just a little bit less chocolatey than the other one. This doesn't taste like the same, but it's really good.
They're both swaps, with the spread costing a staggering $4.50 a pot less, and Nathan's own brand cereal a full $1.30 a box cheaper.
If Mum bought this again, would you have it? I'd probably eat it, yeah. I could eat this all day. Yeah, same. I would skip school just for eating this.
2 ticks. The savings may be small, but they're mounting up. Back from school, and Mike has a lower fat, lower sugar and lower salt pie recipe for Tracy to cook, rather than the shop-bought ones she often gives Holly for lunch.
So today, we're going to make pies with our leftover chicken. You washed your hands, didn't you? Nathan, if you could shred that up with your hands into that bowl. Holly, if you could cut 12 of those tomatoes just in half, and then slice these mushrooms nice and small so Nathan
doesn't taste them.
Well, he will taste them, but he just won't see them.
The good news keeps coming, because this pie is also a great way of using up cooked meats and leftover veggies. Tracy sautés onions and garlic and then adds the sliced mushrooms. Then the cooked chicken, chopped tomatoes and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And they take just 22 minutes from prep to serve.
Right, guys, now we're going to do the topping. So, Nathan, if you could very nicely mash this for me. Holly, if you could cut this pastry, try and get 4 circles, so go to the edge so you don't waste it.
Where should I put it after I cut it?
Just onto this tray, please. And then I'm going to grate some Parmesan.
Once the discs are cut, it's just a matter of putting them on a tray and topping them with the chicken mix. Pile on the mash, grate some Parmesan, unlike cheddar you'll need less to get that punchy flavour, and finish with an egg wash.
They look really good, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to eat them.
So are we. And not long to wait, because they'll bake golden brown at 180 degrees C in just 12 minutes, which is just enough time to clear up. With less fat, less sugar and less salt, these homemade alternatives are $2.74 a pie.
Yummy mushrooms, Nath? Oh, no.
Oh, it's really tasty.
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you really like it, or are you just like...
No.
Do you reckon Daddy will like these?
Yeah. I reckon those pies are healthier because there's, like, more vegetables in and, like, tomatoes, and plus you know what goes into them, like, exactly what goes into them. And I reckon I would swap them out and put them in my lunchbox instead, so...
It's no surprise that pies are salt-packed. But it is hard to avoid sodium when, on average, 3/4 of our daily intake is now coming from heavily processed food. But why does this flavour to savour get such a bad rap? Over to Angela Beryl, our resident dietitian.
Essentially, with salt, we need it for our fluid and electrolyte balance, and if we're getting too much salt, it can cause our body to actually hold on to more water, and that can lead to issues with our kidneys, and it can eventually help to stiffen the arteries and increase our risk of blood pressure, heart disease and stroke.
Wow, so all that by having too much salt in your diet?
Too much salt. The reality is, though, Kiwi adults are actually having too much salt in their diet. We only need about 2,000 milligrams of salt, which is essentially about a teaspoon.
Is that it?
Salt.
Wow.
That is it, per day. Kiwis are having about 1.5.
Oh my goodness, so 1 pack of potato crisps pretty much smashes out what I need for an entire day.
Exactly, and we could meet that 2,000 milligrams just from what's naturally occurring in our foods. But about 75% of the salt that we're actually getting is found in processed foods. So those are ones that have been added by the manufacturer. And that's before we even talk about what we're adding at home.
So what if we use different types of salt? Like, look at the Himalayan sea salt. That must be better than normal salt.
So essentially, good marketing hype for the Himalayan sea salt, but salt is salt at the end of the day. But the best salt we can probably look at using would be your iodised salt. And iodised salt contains iodine. In New Zealand, we actually have, our soils are quite deficient in iodine, meaning that we have low intakes. So iodised salt is a good way of ensuring that we're able to get enough iodine into our diets.
So we still need to get flavour into our food. So what if I replace the salt with soy sauce or Thai fish sauce?
So both soy sauce and fish sauce still contain quite a bit of salt. If we flick over the back of the label and look on the nutrition information panel, look per 100 grams and down at sodium, you'll see it packs an absolute ton of salt. What we want to be looking to do is actually flavouring our food with the likes of herbs and spices, or not adding any salt to our cooking, or removing the salt shaker from the table at home. I know, probably a tough one for you guys as chefs.
Tough one for anyone. Why would anyone not want to have salt in their diet? But I get how we can reduce that, right?
Totally.
Can we meet in the middle somewhere? Not 1 teaspoon, a little bit more, but not a lot more.
Well, the recommendations are 1 teaspoon, and again, it comes back to context. So while you might have one day that's higher in sodium than another, what we want to be ensuring is that we're balancing it out to about that 1 teaspoon every day.
Wow.
As we saw, the Nazareth spend nearly $50 on fizz, so about time to swap out Tracy's beloved cola.
Right, guys, Michael and Ganesh have set us a challenge.
Well, yeah. What's the challenge?
We are going to try these Coca-Colas and see if we believe that they are the ones that we usually buy. But what Mummy and Daddy are going to try to do is not drink it every single day, only on the weekends.
We've been a bit tricky with this one because everyone is drinking an own brand zero sugar cola.
This is definitely different. It smells different and it tastes different and it kind of looks lighter.
I like it, but I think it's different. Because if you rub your tongue on your teeth with the Coca-Cola, you can kind of feel the residue. This one doesn't have that. I think the Coca-Cola reducing challenge is going to be the hardest for me. Coca-Cola for me is an addiction, so I'm willing to do it, I want to do it, but it's going to be difficult.
Tracy's on the right track, but time to get some soft drink hard facts from dietitian Angela.
So, Angela, cola. Evil in a bottle, or is it a sweet treat we're all making a big fuss over?
Look, I think like anything, it comes back to dietary context and how frequently we're actually including something in our diet. While we don't need to avoid cola altogether, water and plain milk are the best beverage choices.
There you go. It's a hard sell, though, if water and plain milk is all I've got for a good time.
Look, those are the best beverages of choice, but you also can include other drinks from time to time. Again, comes back to that context. The issue that we have with these cola drinks is that they're incredibly high in sugar. So, for example, that 1.5 litre bottle of cola contains a whopping 32 teaspoons of sugar.
Wow.
That's 3 times more than what the World Health Organisation recommends that we have in a day.
In that one bottle?
In that one bottle.
What does that amount of sugar do to kids?
One of the key issues with sugar is that it is linked to tooth decay. And so essentially that sugar is going to break down in our teeth and it's going to help break down the enamel, as well as the cola beverages are really acidic as well.
But with the diet cola, you're safer. It's not hurting you as much.
It's not hurting you as much from a sugar perspective,
Yeah.
although there is emerging evidence to show that things like these diet drinks that contain aspartame may actually impact on the biology or bacteria in our gut as well.
Wow.
So we might as well just go water.
There's no good news here for cola.
There's good news for water.
It is, and it's great news for water, right? It's free.
Absolutely.
The family needs to move away from making meals with jars of heavily processed sauces and instead embrace making dinners from scratch. Ganesh has come up with a quick-to-make marinated treat dinner using a Brazilian staple, steak.
Raph says that I don't cook steak properly because I just throw it on the TIFO and let it cook itself, and Raph likes to season it and do all the stuff, so I'm excited to try something new and, yeah.
Into a bag go the steaks, some oil, onion flakes, garlic, salt and pepper. Smash it all together and then pop in the fridge to marinate for half an hour. Holly's here to help, but she's not a mushroom fan.
The mushrooms are looking good. You're doing very well so far, I think.
Are you going to actually try them or just admire the look of them?
I said I'd be open to trying things.
Oh, good girl.
I might try one.
Well, that's a start. Cook the mushrooms until caramelised, then do the same for the garlic, being careful not to burn it.
The girl's looking.
Oh my God.
It's probably thinking, how you got my cousin in that bag?
Next step is the spring onion vinaigrette. Combine olive oil, white vinegar, Dijon mustard, salt and chopped spring onions.
Shake, shake, shake.
Oh, it's like, ew.
Don't say ew.
Cook the steak how your family likes it, then take the meat off the heat and let it rest for 10 minutes.
What do you think Ganesh would think about our cooking skills today?
I think he'd be pretty proud of you.
Yeah?
Considering that you've just been given the recipe and didn't know anything about it.
OK. What do you think? You won't think I've burnt it and...
No, this is how we like it. I don't know how he likes it.
But Daddy likes it to say...
Yeah, he likes it when it still can speak.
Daddy may also be pleased to discover that his fancy dinner costs $8.50 per person and less if you use a cheaper cut. Plate up the sliced steak, put the mushrooms on the side, splash on the dressing and sprinkle fried garlic and walnuts generously all over.
Would we make this again, guys?
Yes, but I would change one thing. Instead of the mushrooms, I would have like boiled carrots or boiled potato with it.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to make it again because it's definitely Daddy's favourite.
I like it too, but maybe next time we should take out the nuts, or just for me because I don't really like nuts.
Well, other than changing a few ingredients, that seems to have gone down well. And Ganesh has turned up to help Holly make a fragrant, fruity dessert.
So we've got some pears. We're going to poach the pears. So what do we have today for flavor? We have these two beautiful things. This is cloves. Have a little sniff. It's a new smell.
Mm-hmm.
Star anise. Beautiful star shape.
Yeah, it is stuff.
So it's the two of them together, imagine. See what I'm doing? Yeah, there you go. Do you like Anzac biscuits?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So you're going to have the most fun job today. You're going to put them into a little bag. You're going to put them into a tea towel, and you're going to smash them up. And then we're going to get some beautiful yogurt. Do you like yogurt?
Yeah.
Some beautiful yogurt, and then we'll put it all on the plate together. Some of that crumb on top, a bit of the yogurt on the side. It'll be delicious. What do you think?
I think that sounds good.
Sugar and spices are added to boiling water. The pears are peeled.
What do you think of how you guys are eating so far?
Not very good.
Really? What makes you say that?
We have like a lot of sweets.
And do you enjoy sweets?
Yes, but they're not very good for me.
Although a dessert, this pear dish has far fewer calories and fat than the Nazareth's usual post-dinner choices. The pears get halved and their cores removed before dropping them into the spiced boiling liquid.
All right, so the poaching liquid is going. The pears are sucking in all that beautiful fluid. While that's happening, we're going to smash some Anzac biscuits. So you do it.
Holly gives the biscuits a good bash to create the crumble. Then a teaspoon of honey gets added to plain yogurt to create a sweet and tangy sauce.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's really good.
Don't they look completely different? They're all like beautiful and glossy and welcoming. Now all we have to do to that is put it in a pan, maybe with a little bit of butter, and get some color on top of it, okay?
Takes next to no time to get some colour on, and then it's plating time.
I think these babies are ready.
Add a sprinkle of nutmeg, then the yogurt, and then a teaspoon of the crumble.
You know what? You made me very proud today.
Buy your pears in season, and that's one restaurant-quality dessert for just $1.34 a portion.
Wow.
Tuck in, guys.
Cheers, guys.
You should be very proud of her.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I like it.
Dangerous in the kitchen, right here.
Holly's on a roll, and we can't keep her out of the kitchen for our final food swap. The classic tin spaghetti on toast is on the menu, but we've swapped their usual brand name for an own brand one that's under half the price and has a third of the salt and half the sugar. Will they even notice?
This is our spaghetti.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%. I know spaghetti when I see it.
I reckon this is our spaghetti because it tastes the same.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then it's very similar.
Success, but will it last? In Pukekohe, our Eat Well for Less experiment is drawing to a close. The Nazareths have embraced the challenge, but it's verdict time, and Michael and Ganesh are stopping by for one last visit.
It's been a big week. Do you think they've cooked the recipes?
Well, I hope they have.
Do you think they've enjoyed them?
I don't know.
What about the soft drinks?
We'll see.
Hey,
guys.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Are we well?
How are you?
Yeah,
So how's the food been?
been good. I like
Different?
Different.
In a good way?
Definitely good way.
Which one did you enjoy the most?
it.
Go on.
I like the couscous and I like the steak.
Oh, one each.
That's 50-50.
That's it.
I think I would have liked the steak exactly how it came with the couscous with it.
I feel,
Wow.
I feel the couscous was a
Combination.
winner.
I feel like together we're winners, just saying.
I liked both individually,
Fantastic.
but together as well would be really...
But what's great about that is you guys are combining things we've shown you to make your own meals.
Yes.
So that's amazing right there. Are you ready to see what you've been eating all week?
Yes.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
First up, it's Holly's nutty chocolate spread.
I'd probably eat it, yeah.
Oh, it
This
was
is what
different.
you're actually having.
Oh, okay.
And if you swap to this brand, it will save you $4.50. It's quite a bit, isn't it?
What do you
It's
think
something
about
that
that?
you didn't really notice a difference.
How much does a thing cost?
Honestly, I don't know how much a jar. I just, because Holly asks for it, I put it in, I don't look.
Well, Holly loves it.
Quite scared, she liked that.
She
so
likes
that's
it.
really good.
So that's a keeper.
And she'll
Oh,
like the
definitely.
squirrel, that's like a little thing from home.
There you go. Let's keep it.
That's a keeper.
Let's squirrel
That's
that
a
away.
keeper.
Nathan's wheat biscuits next.
This doesn't taste like the same, but it's really good.
Nathan, like I said before, doesn't actually give time on his palate. It just in.
It's in.
So he liked them.
That's awesome, though. That means that this could be a real success. So we're willing to swap. Let's see what we swapped for.
It was different.
Look at that.
Okay.
Another supermarket own. Fantastic, but wait for it. A really lovely saving right there.
Wow.
So that's a swap?
Yes.
Going well so far.
All right, cola. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's been tough on the family. $47 on average per week. Almost $2,444 a year. The kids were having 2.5-liter bottles of Coke, weren't they? But they're willing to drink this, and this will really bring it down for them. And it's, guess what? Supermarket owned.
Well,
Wow.
Right.
Holly really liked it.
Exactly, and that's going to be a huge saving of.
oh, jeez.
And if you take that down to a treat, they're consuming far less, then...
So that $2,444
Even more.
is going to come right down.
Wow.
And that's going straight into your pockets again.
It's not a bad drink. I tried it. I knew it wasn't the branded stuff. But it's not bad.
Did the kids notice the difference?
I think Holly said that she thought it was different, but she still liked
So
it.
she was on the fence.
But if you do it, they'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're on a roll, but Raf's precious mayo is next.
Okay, mayonnaise. How did you get on there?
No, not a fan.
95 cents.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
All right,
Fair enough.
all right,
I'll put
fair
this
enough,
back.
fair enough.
And finally,
One thing I noticed on the shop was the pre-boiled, ready-to-go microwave rice. Quite expensive. So here, I have some jasmine rice. And if you swap to this, it will save you $10.30.
That's a huge saving.
That's $535 a year just on this one swap.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
So that's a keep?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
By swapping out these things that we've just gone through,
Yeah.
cutting
Minus
out,
the mayonnaise.
cutting out some of the snacks, minus the mayonnaise,
Yeah.
cutting out the snacks, going to a supermarket with a list.
We need more of a list in this family. There's a lot of love, not enough lists.
Stopping that impulse buying. So that's $195 a week.
A week?
A week.
That, in total, is $10,140 a year.
Wow.
That's a lot of money, isn't it? That's
Take
a
it
lot
in.
of money.
Take it in, guys. Just by making these little tweaks.
That's me.
Over 10,000.
That's a holiday.
$10,000 is
Or a car.
Wow, it's
Or
a lot.
both.
It's a lot of things, but it's not even just the money. It's
just such a wasted
It's your health. It's
amount of money
It's your happiness.
on food.
And you can do it because you've shown you can. And your kids can do it too because they've shown they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get those lists going.
So what do you think? Are you going to stick to it?
Absolutely.
You can do it, guys. I believe in you.
Absolutely. Keep it up.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, bro.
All the
All
best.
the best for you.
Thanks, Raph.
Thank you.
I'll
Love
come
you.
for a hug.
Love you too.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much. The savings were much more than I could have even imagined. Like, I wouldn't have dreamt that that's what we could achieve. And I believe that we will be able to do that, because just on rice, that's crazy. I can learn to cook rice for that price.
It's immaculate.
All right.
Top job, Ganesh.
Amazing work. I think they're going to do it, this family.
$195.
Guys, we're not going to need this anymore.
Oh,
Thank you.
What am I going to do with this? Do you want this?
I don't want
What am I going to do?
need some cutlery. It's yours.
All right, it's mine. I'll brush
That's
my
it.
teeth with it.
It's a lovely outlook, though, isn't it? I enjoyed that.
Setting right, I think.
They're a great family.